inside, on the inside, I don't care which side. I didn't get to choose which one is the wrong or bad side. I'm moving forward, I'm no longer in the cracks, no longer on the railroad tracks. I'm moving to the front, I don't belong way in the back. Onward.
Hey guys, what's up? Happy Friday and welcome back. Thanks so much for tuning in this week for another episode of the BMuz Reviews podcast. I'm your host, Brandon Musica. As always, we're going to analyze, review, and discuss the latest news and dive into the past regarding movies, music, video games, and much, much more. If you don't already, be sure to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at BMuz Reviews, and tune into the BMuz Reviews podcast each week on Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, and all other streaming platforms. If you're watching on YouTube, we thank you so much for tuning in. Please be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and to hit the bell icon to receive notifications that informs you exactly when our podcast goes live, as well as all other video content. Also, be sure to visit our website at www.musicaprojects.com. There you will find all important links to our latest podcast episodes, new projects currently available, and also previews of those currently in development, along with our latest blog posts. If there's a question or a topic that you'd like us to discuss on the podcast, send them to bmuzreviews@gmail.com with podcast question/topic in the subject line. With all that out of the way, let's not waste any more time and get right to this week's news. Welcome everyone to the BMuz Reviews podcast. And we're back. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the BMuz Reviews podcast. It's great to be back. Let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it. Last weekend, we had San Diego Comic-Con finally returning after a long hiatus, in-person attendance being canceled due to the pandemic. But a lot of big news came out this year at San Diego Comic-Con. They weren't messing around. It came out swinging right out the gate. For fans of Abbott Elementary, for the first day, they had a panel consisting of the creators and the current stars of the series. All 13 episodes of the first season are currently available to stream on Hulu and Disney+. At the panel specifically, news dropped that the series will be given a full order for season 2. Very rare this happens, but the full order right out the gate after an impressive season 1. Fans were extremely excited to hear this news. Season 2 will premiere just in time for back to school on September 21st. So big news there. Moving on as well to Severance. Fans of the hit Apple TV series Severance, myself included, loved the first season of Severance. If you have not seen it, watch it immediately. I went out and got Apple TV Plus specifically just to watch this show. Have plenty more to catch up on. Apple TV Plus has a great load of original movies and also original series to catch up on. And Severance is definitely one of those to put at the top of your list as well. The cast and crew have been discussing what will happen in Season 2. And during the panel, they took the chance to say even more. Creator Erickson himself detailed what he hopes to explore in the upcoming season. He stated, and I quote, "Something that I am excited about going into in Season 2 is building out the world a little bit more and being able to see with this one slight tweak to reality with what the different ramifications would be," end quote. They'll also be exploring the mysterious goats as well, and everything else that comes along with Season 2, all the different departments, all the different organizational silos, and I'm looking forward to it. Season 2 is going to be wild for sure. And also other big news coming out of San Diego Comic-Con, obviously. All recent news regarding DC, the future of DC films. Oh boy. Well, with the Flash movie coming out in November and Ezra Miller still running around the world, running around the globe, just avoiding every law enforcement he possibly can at this point. Yeah, that's a whole... Ezra. Well, we don't talk about Ezra, obviously. According to Warner Brothers, according to Warner Media, we do not talk about Ezra. That is a no. We do not mention any such individual existing. So there's that. With Aquaman 2 coming out, next year as well, and Ben Affleck being confirmed here as Batman again or as Bruce Wayne, we will see. Could be both. We will have to wait and see. That movie is set to come out shortly, in next year, and then we have the big one, Black Adam, which was the mega showcase, and everyone was speculating if Henry Cavill himself would appear or not to announce his return to the role of Superman. But obviously, this did not occur. That does not mean that Henry Cavill himself will not appear in the film. The jury's still out on that one. Definitely hoping to see him in the film for sure. But what they gave us was, it was nice to see the Shazam trailer. Killer. Love to see the Shazam trailer. Love the first movie. Looking forward to seeing the second film. Helen Mirren as a villain too. That's I'm on board with that. Excellent actress, and I think it's a good test. It's a good first villain. A good first true villain for Zachary Levi's Shazam to go up again. But I'm all for that. I love the first trailer. I don't need to see any more. Looking forward to seeing that film when it comes out as well. But the big news regarding comics and what has everybody still buzzing, the internet is still raving over the announcements of what came at San Diego Comic-Con from the one, the only, Mr. Kevin Feige. Now, he went ahead and told us what we should expect to see at the end of this upcoming phase the phase that we are currently in, I should say, phase 4. And did confirm that the She-Hulk series that is set to debut, I believe, August 17th, if I'm not mistaken, that is less than a month away. And after that, the finale to phase 4 of the MCU and the current saga will happen this fall, November, with Wakanda Forever. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Not only with that announcement, they've released the teaser, and my goodness, you want to talk about take your breath away. That trailer, it's just a tease. I don't even need to see anything else. I don't need to see trailers for any movies, quite frankly. I prefer to go in blind to movies half the time. Especially these movies. We know that we're going to get nothing but the juice. It's going to give us the juice. Mr. Kevin Feige, he knows what to, he knows don't hold back on the Tropicana. So, with that announcement alone, already had fans raving. Hall H was a buzzing. And then he goes ahead and does the unthinkable, what nobody sees. He unveils the entire Phase 5 slate, starting with Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, the third Ant-Man movie, slated to come out February 17th, 2023. So next year, in February, we will see Ant-Man 3, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Kang will appear as the main villain. Will be making his first appearance in the MCU on the big screen in theaters across the globe. Cannot wait. Absolutely cannot wait. Then Secret Invasion is a series that we will see on Disney Plus next on the timeline, followed by Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, the final film that we will see the entire Guardians of the Galaxy crew with James Gunn himself at the helm directing the final time. And the cast got emotional on stage. If you haven't seen those videos, highly recommend watching them talk and discuss their passion for the film. You can see from the emotion that they expressed during their Q&A with the audience. It's you could tell that this means so much to them, working together and getting to play these characters. They've truly enjoyed what they've done and can't wait to share it with us all. And we cannot wait to see it. That is for sure. Loki Season 2 currently filming, I believe, if it hasn't already wrapped. Season 2 already in production for Loki. And The Marvels. I believe The Marvels is currently in pre-production, Kevin Feige said. And also Echo is currently in production as well. That is another series I should have mentioned here, coming before Loki and The Marvels. Echo, a series that will be on Disney Plus, and we will see quite soon, next summer. Cannot wait. And one of my most anticipated upcoming MCU films, Blade. Mahershala Ali taking the helm as Blade in the MCU. Take my money, man. Take my money. That's house money right there. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I knew that Kevin Feige said that they were going to start shooting in October, and I know the film comes out in November, so I do hope that they do have enough time to give the visual effects individuals enough time for in post-production to get the film where it needs to be, but I have faith nonetheless. And Mahershala Ali, I know, will kill it in this role, no pun intended. But also here we got Ironheart, a series that we will see on Disney Plus in the fall of 2023, I believe. Looking forward to that, as well as Agatha, Coven of Chaos, the Agatha series. Agatha Harkness getting her own series on Disney Plus. We'll see that as well. Followed by Captain America, the fourth Captain America movie, Captain America New World Order. Interesting title, interesting concept. Looking forward to seeing what occurs with that film. And also, lastly here, ending Phase 5, Daredevil, Born Again, a full 18-episode slated series. Cannot wait. That is how you do it. Don't give me those 6 episodes. I was petrified that they were going to give us some sort of 6-episode series with Daredevil. I was praying that they would not, and the prayers were answered. 18 episodes for Daredevil, Born Again, coming soon. Can't wait. And it did not end there, ladies and gentlemen. It did not end there. With Phase 6, he also continued, Mr. Kevin Feige himself continued the announcements. He continued to hand out the Tropicana by the gallons as he announced that Phase 6 will start effectively with none other than Fantastic Four. The Fantastic Four will be debuting officially in the MCU in their own movie, starting off and kicking off Phase 6 of the saga that we are currently in, which he will ultimately reveal to be the Multiverse Saga, which also Kevin Feige announced will end as the Infinity Saga did, with 2 MCU films featuring the Avengers, each 6 months apart. Instead of a year apart, they will only be 6 months apart. You know, a lot of rumors did have the Avengers Secret Wars pinned at some point upcoming, and they were right that it will end the Multiverse Saga with Avengers Secret Wars. However, the big surprise that I don't think anybody saw coming is that the film that will precede Avengers Secret Wars is Avengers The Kang Dynasty. Yo, can't wait. All I know about the Kang Dynasty is that universes are destroyed. I mean, all out war and mayhem. All hell breaks loose, basically. And I am here for it. I cannot wait to see what goes on. Super excited to hear all these crazy announcements. Great time to be a fan of the MCU. And a great time to be just a fan of movies in general. Really, really looking forward to seeing all these upcoming projects. And let us know your thoughts as well. Be sure to write to us. Be sure to comment. Let us know exactly what you're excited for and what you're looking forward to. Hey guys, just want to take a minute to give a major shout out and say thank you to the sponsor of this week's episode of the BMuz Reviews podcast, Marla Jean Boutique. If you are seeking a gift either for yourself or a loved one who finds value in handmade items, then look no further than Marla Jean Boutique. She has a collection of trendy handmade items including clothing, wine bags, jewelry, and much, much more. Use the promo code BMuzReviews10 at checkout to receive 10% off your entire purchase. Connect with Marla Jean Boutique on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Marla Jean Boutique, and be sure to visit their website at www.marlajeanboutique.com. And once again, be sure to use the promo code BMuzReviews10 at checkout to receive 10% off your entire purchase. And now, back to the podcast. Next, we got the first teaser for Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Now, it's interesting because we have two Pinocchio films actually coming out in the same year, it's not something you see every day. So I must say, from what I've seen from the other Pinocchio film, the Disney Pinocchio film featuring Tom Hanks, looks fine and all, but I must say, after seeing this teaser for Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, huge fan of Guillermo del Toro. First of all, love his directorial style and just his overall artistic, creative perspective comes to film and his approach. And with this film, with the stop motion animation, he has hit it out of the park. I can already tell. This teaser, although short, just giving us a little taste, as all great teasers should, you can tell that this was made with love and attention. And this is going to hit it out of the park. The cast alone is incredible. You have Finn Wolfhard, you have Ewan McGregor, you have Cate Blanchett, you have Tilda Swinton, John Turturro, Christoph Waltz, Ron Perlman, David Bradley, Tim Blake Nelson. I mean, the cast is just incredible. And when you have casts like that collaborating with a director of the caliber of Guillermo del Toro, you're going to have nothing but pure magic, and that's what we see here. It's just, I cannot wait to see this. If you haven't already, definitely check it out. Another recent teaser that just came out, Oppenheimer, the upcoming biopic from Christopher Nolan, the story of American scientist J. Robert Oppenheimer and his role in the development of the atomic bomb. Now, I know that we talked about this film a while back. It's an insane cast, which has continued to grow. It has continued to grow. And once again, we'll just talk about it real quick. I mean, Florence Pugh, Jack Quaid, Cillian Murphy, Matthew Modine, Matt Damon, Emily Blunt, Robert Downey Jr., Josh Hartnett, Kenneth Branagh, Gary Oldman, Rami Malek, Jason Clarke. I mean, it's just insane. What a cast. What a cast. Absolutely insane. But yeah, I actually got the chance to see this teaser before it was released online, and if you got a chance to see Nope in theaters, which we'll talk about later in the podcast, our review of that film, this teaser specifically played right before film Nope started. And first of all, the sound alone, you could hear it from 3 miles away. It's just, I can't imagine what this film is going to be like seeing on an IMAX screen, which is the only way to see a Christopher Nolan film, in my opinion. Absolutely cannot wait. 7/21/23, as the film teaser and the poster itself states. Cannot wait for this film. Incredible cast, and surely going to be a spectacle of cinema that surely cannot be missed. Next, we got the first image for the upcoming film from Darren Aronofsky, starring Brendan Fraser. Now, this film, entitled The Whale, stars Brendan Fraser and sees him as a reclusive 600-pound English teacher suffering from severe obesity, who also attempts to reconnect with his estranged daughter for one last chance at redemption due to his past decisions. I mean, I haven't seen this film. I know we talked about it briefly before. Look, all I can say is that from seeing this image, the first image, this is all anybody's seen of this film so far. Said it before when we mentioned it a while ago on the podcast, and I will definitely say it again. I'm predicting right here, right now, Brendan Fraser gets an Oscar for this film. It's tough to say because I don't know who he's going up against, but I'll say this. I would definitely bet on him getting at least a nomination for his role in this film. I would absolutely love to see him take home that prestigious award at the end of the night. It looks like this film is just going to be absolutely incredible, especially from what we've read so far. Can't imagine. Cannot imagine. Really looking forward to seeing. He's got so many movies coming out. He's in an upcoming Martin Scorsese film, Killers of the Flower Moon. The guy's on a roll, and to see him come back in such a strong way, it's great to see. We're all rooting for him. We all love Brendan Fraser. Cannot wait to see what he does next. And to see this first image only makes me more excited to see this film. The Whale, look out for it, for sure. All right, as mentioned, we recently went to go see Nope, and gotta tell you, Jordan Peele just does not disappoint. Does not disappoint. I remember first seeing this trailer, not even seeing it online, I think seeing it in theaters for the first time, and just recalling the giant Jordan Peele scaling down from the sky from top to bottom over top of the dark ranch. Oh, it still gives me chills. It's such a unique trailer, such a unique creator. I mean, Jordan Peele is nothing less than an auteur. Hats off to him. Always bringing something so creative, so unique. You know, you don't have to love his movies, and quite frankly, you don't have to even like his movies, but you at least have to acknowledge and accept and respect the fact that he brings such a creative and fresh perspective, just a unique approach to cinema overall. Really, really enjoy watching his films. Really do. Even if you're not a horror fan, I definitely think that his films resonate with you. His films resonate with just about anyone watching it. They keep you glued to the screen, and just even as disturbing as some things you think may be, and it's like, what is going on? It keeps you thinking. It keeps you glued and keeps you trying to figure out what's going on. As this film specifically does, Nope. I mean, the entire time I recall, and it's funny because the movie that there's two movies specifically that this film reminds me of. I would say, not to give anything away. I'm not going to go into any spoilers if you haven't seen the film already. Two films that I was reminded of while watching this film: Signs, the M. Night Shyamalan film Signs, and also Steven Spielberg's A Close Encounters of the Third Kind. And while watching this film, I found myself being so intrigued, but also very tense at times during certain scenes, and disturbed at the same time, and just really a roller coaster of emotions. And I remember while going through all that, being glued to the screen, as Jordan Peele does brilliantly. And I remember while watching this film, recalling, seeing Signs as a kid in the movie theater, and just being just absolutely disturbed but glued to the screen, similar as just like I was while seeing Nope. And it was interesting because all the similar feelings while also reminding me of each other at the same time. I thought that was pretty interesting, and just a unique experience that I had. I wanted to share. But yeah, I'm curious to know what you all thought about Nope, if you've seen it already. Let us know what you thought about Jordan Peele's directorial splash. Write to us. Let us know what you thought. Comment below if you're watching on YouTube. And excited to know what you all thought. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was just okay? Are you going to see it soon? Have you not seen it yet? Let us know. Let us know your thoughts. Another recent film that got a chance to see, Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. I'll tell you right now, I remember seeing this trailer about 6 to 8 months ago. It had to be first chance I got to see this trailer, and I was instantly in love with this film. Instantly in love with the main character, Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. If you haven't seen this film, definitely recommend seeing it as soon as possible if you do get a chance. It is an hour and a half, very well spent. Highly recommend seeing this film. Just incredible story, unique, creative, fun, just a great time. Really enjoying seeing the fresh perspectives and just the creativity is being brought to the screen. It's just really, really something to enjoy as a movie fan as a lover of cinema and someone who just really enjoys the movie going experience overall. It's just been really, really refreshing, I would say. Just really refreshing. Definitely can't say enough about this movie. I would be shocked to know that you don't fall in love with this character instantly, like I did while watching the trailer when originally seeing it. Marcel, the Shell with Shoes On, one of the latest films from A24. Definitely recommend checking it out if you have not already. Let us know your thoughts if you have seen it already, or if you're planning on seeing it soon, let us know. And our last topic today. As always, we like to end it on some sort of review and recap, whether it be of a movie or a retro game that we are currently playing or looking to play. I wanted to share with you guys today an album that got a chance to find, actually from listening to the radio nonetheless. Listening to the radio, local independent radios, getting a chance to listen to. Local band was playing, didn't get a chance to go out and see them that night, but I definitely wish I had because I'm looking forward to seeing them next time they are around. And I definitely recommend you check them out as well if they are around you. That is the Cactus Blossoms, their latest album, One Day. I'll tell you right now, this is the ultimate driving album. If you're planning a road trip, planning one soon where we're getting ready to go on vacation, I'm planning on going on vacation with family and myself, this album will be on during the road trip. I can tell you that. I can guarantee you that, as a matter of fact. Some songs that you are must listen to on this album. If you don't have the time to listen to the full 11-track album, which I know you're lying if you say you don't, but in any event, in the case that you don't, some tracks to definitely not skip. That is the first track, Hey Baby. That is, first of all, the ultimate track that I have on repeat just about every single day when I get into my car. Hit the remote start, I can already hear it playing. The car already knows. Another great track, Is It Over? Absolutely great track. Lonely Heart, another great one. Love Tomorrow. And last but not least, the song Everybody featuring the one and only Miss Jenny Lewis. Absolutely great collaboration. Could not have asked for a better collaboration, as a matter of fact. Just when you think this album can't get any better, then you see Jenny Lewis appear, and the song alone is incredible. The whole album is incredible. Highly recommend hearing the album in its entirety, all 11 tracks. Put it on. Next time you hop in a car and you have a few hours to kill, hey, let one of those hours be with the Cactus Blossoms. You cannot go wrong, I assure you. This album is not one to miss. As I said, the album One Day by the Cactus Blossoms, their latest album released in December of 2021. If they're around you, go check them out. Always support your local music. And with that, just about does it. It is great to be back with you all. We will be back next week. I will be recording an episode ahead of time for you guys, so that way while on vacation, you get to hear this lovely voice keep you company in my absence while I'm away with family. But thanks for tuning in as always. And that just about wraps up this installment of the BMuz Reviews podcast. I'm your host, Brandon Musica. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at BMuz Reviews, and be sure to listen every week on Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, and all other streaming platforms. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to like, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to receive notifications that inform you exactly when our podcast and all other videos are out. And as mentioned, be sure to visit our website, www.musicaprojects.com. There you'll find all the links to our social pages, links to our latest podcast episodes, and also be able to read our latest blog posts as well. We'll be back next Friday with a new episode of the BMuz Reviews podcast, so stay tuned for more. And as always, in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.